If you are a teacher, then you know, just as much as I know, that one of the most frustrating things about being a teacher are pencils. If you're not a teacher, you don't get it. And that's fine. That's something that you probably don't ever have to get. But as a teacher, it's just, where are the pencils? Where did they go? How come there's never a sharpened pencil when I sharpened them all? How does this happen? I had so many. How come they're all gone? How come you've chewed them all? Oh, I don't care if that's your pencil. Okay, he took my pencil, so what? Just give the pencil back. Why are we taking each other's pencils? I don't understand. Anyway, pencils are very frustrating. And so if you're a new teacher especially, you might not have found the perfect way to deal with the pencil predicament. Today I offer you my system, take it or leave it, short and sweet. Here's what I do. Teaching 101, the very best thing you can do that first week before you have to teach for your first year, get a good pencil sharpener. I cheaped out my first year. I got like a $20 pencil sharpener, and I'm like, oh, that's all I really need. No. Seriously, spring for the super expensive one that you're like, oh, this is ridiculous that I have to spend this much money for a pencil sharpener. Buy the $60 pencil sharpener, get a warranty. It will make your life better. Seriously, that $60 will pay for itself after you don't have to hand crank every pencil at the end of every single day. You're like, I would gladly pay $60 to not have to do this. So step one, get a nice pencil sharpener and do not let the children use it. It's just for you. Don't let them touch it or it'll break and you're just like, no. This is my classroom and I love my classroom a lot even though it's a little messy right now. You'll notice, I'll get out of the way, I have 4 primary tables. So each table gets a basket of communal pencils. At the end of the day, I have a pencil collector who collects all 4 pencil baskets from all 4 tables and sets them back down here for me. I then in turn sharpen them with my fabulously expensive pencil sharpener, and then I put them back here and I lay them out. At the bottom of each basket is the table number, so I know exactly who gets what pencils. Now, I also have some pencils over here. Yeah, the dull sign really took a beating being right next to the water fountain, huh? Well, anyway, I have some spare ones kind of in rotation there, just in case some kid's like, oh, I forgot to put all of my pencils in the pencil basket yesterday, now I don't have any pencils. They can come back here and get another one if they really need to. And that's basically it. I like this system because it allows me to sharpen all the pencils at the end of the day, and then I don't have to sharpen any pencils for one whole day, and I don't have to be interrupted to sharpen pencils or to have people up and out of their seats getting pencils or them trying to crank it. None of that. A couple things. Some people might say, what if some students have special pencils? And basically, this is my system, and I tell them this at the beginning of the year, so it's kind of at their own risk. I say, if you buy special pencils, or if you bring special pencils to school, I know we have a cart here that you can buy special pencils from. That's fine. However, keep them in your crayon box. When they get dull, you may put them in the basket and I will sharpen them, and at the very beginning of the day, you grab it and you put it back in your crayon box. We've talked about not stealing. We've talked about only taking what is ours, so most of the time it works out. But I basically tell them, ultimately, if you bring a special pencil to school, I am not going to hold an entire investigation to find your special pencil. So if you really don't want it to get lost, if you really don't want it to get taken, take it home. I have plenty of communal pencils that are fully available to you, so you do not have to have special pencils, and that's just how I deal with that. Pencil chewers. What I like about my system is there might be the occasional pencil chewer who likes to gnaw on the end of the pencils, the communal pencils. Well, anyway, because each basket is labeled, I can ultimately, if I start to see it, track it down to a table. From then, I observe that table, and I can generally, within a day, figure out who the pencil chewer is. They are given a warning. If they do not stop their pencil chewing ways, I give them only chewed pencils, and they are not allowed to use the communal pencils until there is nothing left of their chewed up pencils. And that maybe sounds mean, but do it at the beginning of the year, and you won't have any pencil chewing problems anymore. For serious, though, if you don't like my system, have a plan of attack when it comes to pencils. It's just one of those things. You don't think that it'll run your life, but if you don't have a way to deal with it, man oh man, it will stress you out and make you very, very grumpy. So, new teachers, figure out a plan of attack for pencils before the first day and just save yourself a lot of trouble. It's one of the things you don't teach you in college. You're welcome.